Hi everybody, how you doing? Yeah, I'm stretching for things to show you, but also it's a nasty day outside, so I figured I'd come downstairs. So I am in the boiler room of the church. But actually this is kind of important for you guys to see, because when we did Generations of Faith campaign a few years ago, the first project we had to do was replace the heating system in the church. So the original boiler was the original from 1958 or so, and it was here in church, and it wasn't very efficient, and it was ready to die in any moment. So once we did the Generations of Faith campaign, the first thing we did was put a new boiler in. We switched from oil to gas, and one of the things we had to do was fix the chimney to put a lining inside since we're going to gas. And one of the things we noticed when we went inside the chimney was that the old ceramic had actually collapsed, and it would have been extremely dangerous if we had not done work on it. So we had to clear out the chimney, put the new lining in, stuff like that. And the old boiler was covered in asbestos. So the first thing we had to do was pay a company to come in and remove all the asbestos, so the demolition could take out the old boiler and put it in the new boiler. And one of the great things I'm happy about is that it is gas, but also has not given us any problems, knock on wood, since we installed it. And it's been very efficient. Our energy bills have been down tremendously. And since this whole pandemic started, we kept the temperature today 63 degrees because I don't want to shut it off yet because we had to do paint job last year. So now everyone gets to see the boiler room. So we're going to have a little tour of the boiler room. Okay, so come in here. We have the hot water heater. You guys have those at home, but we didn't have one of those when I came here to St. Mary's. We actually had no hot water in the church, so we put the new boiler. And one of the things we put in was the hot water here. And then over here is where the chimney is. That's a little outlet, so we clean out the chimney. And you got our beautiful new boiler over here. Works super efficient. Gas. And then you'll notice that there's a little door here. If you ever looked outside the back of the church, there's a door, little steps here, making easier access for work to go on inside here. So all the nice controls and all that kind of fun stuff. Then over here we have what's called the electrical room, where all the main powers panels coming into church. And then we have these cute little storage places that are underneath the steps. So I just figured I'd show you that little thing. So most people never know what the basement of a church looks like. So this is one of the basements we have. So, oops, there you go. That's the boiler room of Blessed Virgin Mary Help Christians in Woodside. I hope you enjoyed a little tour down here. I'm going to start Spanish Mass in a half an hour live, so that's why I'm doing this now. And I hope everyone's doing well. Today was a very rainy day here in New York, as many of you know, and the sisters didn't want to do much either, so we took a little easy day. But we did have the Mass in the morning with the Holy Hour at 3, now we're doing Spanish Mass. And actually, they're doing 2 concerts this weekend. They're doing one tomorrow night on 8 o'clock on Instagram only, with another male religious group that took a joint concert on Instagram. And then we're going to have a concert in the church on Sunday at 3 p.m. So I ask you to continue to pray for them in their community. The sisters' flight, I think I mentioned this before, was canceled, and they rescheduled May 1st. That was canceled. They have another one for May 15th. So hopefully they return home to Columbia then and be back with their community. They are getting more homesick. And also, just because we're on state shelter in place, it's harder and harder to do things. And there's 6 of them, and there used to be 55 other women in their community. So they're doing everything they can to keep the spirits up, and they talk a lot to the community through the internet and Facebook or messaging and video chats and so forth. But they're religious, and they belong in a religious community. So much as I'm enjoying them, I know they want to go home. So I know many of you want to get out too. So we continue to pray that this pandemic ends soon so that we can go back to whatever normal is. All right, so praying for you and to be at Mass. Have a good night, and God bless you. In the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit.